This is the assembly instruction video for the BajaMate in-pool steel adapter and table combination kit. We're going to start with the table. The first thing we're going to do is remove everything from the box that you have. There are two boxes. One is the adapter and one is the table. You're going to take your two bags of screws that came with. This bag came with the white label, came with your steel adapter. It does not come with the aluminum table. It only comes with the steel adapter. This bag comes with the table. You're going to take your four legs and you're going to take your tabletop. You're going to place them on a nice smooth surface, face down. This is the top, so upside down. And you're going to align your table roughly with about a ½ an inch of space in between both halves. Next, we're going to take our legs and we're going to take our small screws, the blue small screws, and they come with an Allen key. We're going to open them up and we're going to take them on the table. Now, the legs only install one direction. There are two sides. There's a long side and a short side. Short side always attaches to the table. And if you notice, there are a couple sets of screw holes. There are 4 smaller ones and 2 larger ones. For this video, we will be using the 2 larger center holes to attach our table legs, excuse me. So we're going to take our first leg. We're going to take a small screw, place it inside, have it stick through, and you're going to start to attach it to the table. Now, the key to this installation is to make sure that you don't tighten everything down. Everything needs to be nice and loose. We're going to take another screw, we're going to place it in there, put it in, align it with the hole, and tighten it down. So now both screws are attached, but it is still loose. And we're going to repeat the process for all the other leg. Staying in line with all of these being loose, you'll see why in just a second. Our next step is to take our steel adapter tube. Whether it's an 18-inch or whether it's a 26-inch, makes no difference. We're going to take the tube and we're going to turn it upside down like this. We're going to spread the table apart just a little bit. And as you can see, we have screw holes that you will now take your larger screws that came with your steel adapter and spacers. So the next step is we're going to take our tube and we'll take our spacers. The spacer faces, the large part of the spacer faces down. The first set is you're going to put in the first screw up on top and you're going to add your spacer to the top so that it hangs like this. And now you're going to take your tube and you're going to align it with the screw and you're going to screw the first one in. Very simple. Now, again, loose, does not have to be tight. You're going to take another screw, place that in, and align that with the next hole. Again, loose, not tight. And you're going to repeat this process for all the others. Okay, once everything is installed, all 8 screws are installed, but they are still loose. And that is the important part. You want to line up your table and make sure that you are about a ½ an inch even all the way through your table. And this is important because you want symmetry when you're attaching everything and tightening everything down. And you also want your bottom holes to align if you decide that you want to have a stereo system. So now would be the time where you would go around with your Allen and tighten everything completely, making sure that nothing moves. Now that you have tightened everything down, all 8 screws to the table are tight and all 8 screws to the steel adapter are tight. The next step is you're going to install your stainless steel pin. This goes at the top and threads in all the way. Now what you're going to want is you're going to want to have these threads even with the top of this. So you're just going to continue to thread this in until you get it all the way down. Okay, now your threads are even with the tube. So the pin is now threaded inside the tube. The final step is to install your plate. And you're going to bring that plate even with the top of the threads, just like the other one. So now you can see that the pin is threaded, the plate is threaded, and the tube are all threaded, and they are flush. And this is exactly how you want to take your table. You're going to turn it upside down, and you're going to install it into your pool. Very simple.